Boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. WWE 2018 Super Show Down Under. October 5th, 4th, whatever that first October Friday is. We have WWE going down under to Australia live on the WWE Network. We have 10 big matches. We have the end of an era. We have the last match ever between Triple H and Undertaker. I have my own thoughts on this. We're going to run down this card and I'll tell you my thoughts as we get to them. We have the Bella Twins teaming up with Ronda Rousey versus the Riot Squad, Sarah Logan, Ruby Riott, and Liv Morgan. There was rumors of Ronda Rousey facing Nikki Bella at Mania next year. There was rumors of Charlotte and Ronda Rousey. The newest rumor is Ronda Rousey versus the UFC fight girl, Chris something or another. I don't remember her name. I think it'll be a freaking disaster if they do that. They bring... What the hell was her name? Whatever, Chris something or another. I don't know. I don't remember her name. Anyway, I think bringing another UFC woman in to fight Ronda Rousey for the WWE Raw Women's Champion would be a mistake. What WWE needs to do, you're trying to put people in spots they don't need to be in, and you don't have the people in those spots that need to be in those spots. Here's what you do, WWE. I'll fix it all for you. We don't need the true brand split anymore. I'm sorry, we don't. That kind of has gone away. I mean, you want to keep it, great, fine. I say get rid of it. I say you have the WWE title. Keep the Universal title if you want. IC title, US title. One tag title. One women's heavyweight title. And call it that. The WWE Women's Heavyweight Championship. I'm fine with that. Add a mid-card women's title, like a women's TV title, or a women's Intercontinental title, or a women's whatever. Add women tag titles. Have the women's tag titles, have some of your veterans team up with some of your younger ones to kind of put them over. Here's the perfect team. Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Bam! Casey Catanzaro and Alexa Bliss. Bam! Here you go. Toni Storm and Sasha Banks. Whew. Damn, that'd be a hell of a team. So, I know it's NXT UK and WWE, whatever, these women are talented. They come from Progress. They're good. And have your women's pay-per-views. Have maybe four or five women's pay-per-views a year. Have your NXT shows each year, Have 12 WWE shows a year. WWE, main roster, 12. Have 4 all-women pay-per-views a year. So there's 16 shows right there. Have your NXT show, have your 5 NXT shows a year. Have 5 NXT UK takeovers a year. Bam. That's all you need on the network. I mean, when it comes to the major pay-per-views. So, you need to do something. Ronda Rousey doesn't need to go fighting, what the hell is her name? That girl's name, Chris? Whatever. Somebody's going to comment and be like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, whatever. I should have looked it up, but I didn't. Oh, well. But I have Bella Twins and Ronda Rousey winning that match against the Riot Squad. Next, we have The Shield versus Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler. You have your IC title. You have your tag titles. You have a Universal title all tied up in this match. Whatever. Shield. I get the Shield winning. Next, we have Asuka and Naomi teaming up versus the Iconics, Billie Ray and Peyton Royce. That could be really intriguing. I kind of like the dynamics here. I have Asuka and Naomi winning. Next, we have John Cena making his rare appearance. John Cena and teaming up with Bobby Lashley versus Elias and Kevin Owens. Kind of forced, kind of stupid, kind of just, let's get everyone on the card. That's all that match is. Next, we have the SmackDown tag titles on the line, which I'm good with this one. We have the New Day versus the Bar. They don't raise the bar, they are the Bar. Cesaro and Sheamus, which, awesome. I'm cool with that. I actually have New Day retaining. I wouldn't be shocked if the Bar win, but I have the New Day retaining. Now marked as the last time ever, we have The Undertaker versus Triple H. We've had all these WWE Hall of Famers giving their opinion on what's going to happen, who's going to win. We have The Undertaker, 2 Raws, one already passed, one coming up, to pimp this match. We've had Tripp out there pimping this match. We had the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, come out pimping this match. We had a face-off between Taker and Shawn. We found out that Shawn will be in Taker's corner, Kane will be in Tripp's corner. There is a rumor online that at WWE Crown Jewel, really? What kind of fucking name is that? WWE Crown Jewel, November 2nd. Yeah, November 2nd. Brock Lesnar's on that card. UFC 230 is November 3rd in New York. Yeah. Whatever the fucking coincidence of that shit is. But yeah, so there's rumors at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Taker Shawn, or Tripp Shawn, Taker Kane in a tag match. I don't want to see that. I don't. Shawn, don't come back. Be a referee. Be in Tripp's corner. Don't wrestle. If you wrestle, you take the moments of WrestleMania 25 and WrestleMania 26 away from us as wrestling fans. We have those moments. We had the moment of you and Rick when you looked at Rick and said, "I love you. I'm sorry. I love you." You super kicked into in his career. He's wrestled since then. It took away that moment. I was live at WrestleMania 25. I watched Shawn Michaels and Undertaker tear the fucking house down. One of the greatest matches of all time. WrestleMania 26, you duplicated their match. Your career was on the line. Shawn retired by The Undertaker 9 years ago. Don't take that moment away. If Shawn steps in the WWE ring, it takes that moment away. Shawn Michaels, do not do that to his fans. You stuck with it. You were like, you know what? I'm putting my career on the line. I believe in this. If I lose, I will never wrestle again. And you haven't. Thank you, Shawn. No more matches. Tripp Taker. This feud, the first match ever against these two was April of '97. Undertaker won by disqualification. They've had a total of 14 matches Taker and Tripp have. 6 of them have ended in a decision. DQ. I mean, come on, people. WrestleMania 17, Taker won. WWF Insurrection, whatever it's called. Triple H won. King of the Ring, 02. Taker won the WWF title from Tripp. Tripp won on a Monday Night Raw in 02. WrestleMania 27, as we all know, no holds barred, Taker won. WrestleMania 28, Hell in a Cell, Taker won. Tripp has no issue with losing to people. We know he lost to Seth Rollins a couple years ago. He lost to Roman Reigns. He has no issue, putting people over and losing to people. He lost to Angle and Ronda Rousey at Mania, him and Steph did. Tripp's all about putting people over. I have Taker winning this. I don't think Tripp wants Taker to go out with a loss. I'm thinking Tripp is good with just taking a loss here himself and letting Taker get over here as the kind of the last time ever match. Next, we have a Cruiserweight title on the line. We have champion Cedric Alexander versus hometown boy Buddy Murphy. Really? You're going to be in Australia. Buddy Murphy is from Australia. He's in a Cruiserweight title match. Who on this planet doesn't think Buddy Murphy's winning? I'm fine with Buddy Murphy winning this match. This may be match of the night. Watch it. If you've not watched 205 Live, watch this match. Buddy Murphy wins. I'm picking. Next, we have the SmackDown Women's title line. We have champion, the last kicker, Becky Lynch, versus Charlotte Flair. 3rd time in a row. I'm good with this match. I think Becky retains. But I don't think it's going to be much. We've already had 2 great ones. Next, we have a number 1 contender match for the WWE title. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. Let's just think about this for a second. Daniel Bryan versus either AJ Styles or Samoa Joe. Okay, I'm fine with that. The Miz versus AJ Styles or Samoa Joe. It is what it is. I've never been high on The Miz. I want Daniel Bryan to win that. And then WWE title, no DQ, no count out. Which the stipulation makes no sense. The first match they had, well, it makes more sense because the first match they had, they kind of got no contest because AJ took out Samoa Joe because he was hitting on his wife. And then the last match, AJ was pinning Joe's shoulders as AJ tapped. So this stipulation makes no sense based on that. Because if you had the exact same finish, no DQ, no count out. That last match, neither of these fixed that. Make it a submission match. Make it an Iron Man match. Make it, make it a ladder match. Do something, but the gimmick doesn't fit what's been going on. AJ versus Joe, I've seen it. I've seen it in Impact Wrestling. I've seen it in WWE. It's been good. It could be better. WWE's fucking it up. Plain and simple. I want either Daniel Bryan versus AJ or Daniel Bryan versus Joe. I'm fine with either one of those. The one thing that I've read recently was WWE writers are Hollywood writers, which to me would explain so much. They're trying to write the WWE shows like you would a Hollywood script. You're trying to leave the fans wanting more. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to have the villain look like too much of a villain. You don't want to have the face looking too much like a face. You want everybody equal. You don't want people here, people here. You want everybody like this. In professional wrestling, characters can be like this. You have to have the dominant and then here. You can't have it just boom, boom. I don't feel. You look at some of the greatest heels in wrestling, Stone Cold, Taker, The Rock. Who fits that today? Who's some of the greatest baby faces in the world? Hulk Hogan, John Cena. Who do you have to that level today? No one. You're forcing Roman Reigns down our throat. Nobody wants Roman Reigns as a champion. No one wants Roman Reigns as your main event all the fucking time. You're force feeding because you think he has good luck. He does have a good luck. He pretty good wrestling ability. Can't fucking talk to save his life. But you have talkers like Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is better than he used to be. But I don't know. WWE, they're trying to want people to have more, and some of your time you get in your fucking way. But anyway, enough of that bitching about WWE right now. WWE Down Under, Super Show Down Under, Australia, October 4th, whatever that Friday is. Live on the WWE Network. It'll be an interesting show. It'll be an interesting dynamic. I like the global expansion. WWE's trying to go global. New Japan Pro Wrestling's trying to go global. Progress is trying to go global. Like I've said before, I can foresee this in 10, 15, 20 years. When Triple H takes over WWE, I think what we see today as professional wrestling is going to be different. What we're going to see is guys like a Will Ospreay, like a Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, etc. Even the next crop, Austin Theory, and that age of a group, Millie McKenzie. We're going to see them have a WWE contract, but it's going to be limited. So they're going to have 150, 200 shows a year they wrestle WWE. They're going to have 50 shows a year they get to go wrestle Progress. Maybe go to Japan for 20 shows. Maybe go to Ring of Honor for this. You're going to have more of the what we know today is professional wrestling meets the territory kind of deal. The independent company. So you might have a Millie McKenzie, whoever, on a Ring of Honor, Honor Club, on a New Japan World, on a WWE Network, on a Progress on Demand, because they have little contracts. I think you're going to see a lot like New Japan Ring of Honor is doing now with like a Will Ospreay. He has a full-time New Japan contract, but he wrestles for Progress. He wrestles for Defiant. He wrestles for Ring of Honor. He can do the Battle of Los Angeles PWG. I mean, PWG needs to have a freaking streaming service. So that's how I feel in 20 years, 15 years, we're going to see in professional wrestling. I hope I'm right, because I think that'll make the talent kind of go out there more, and you can do more storylines with more talent. But you know what? Professional wrestling is changing. I'll go with the women. I'm going with WWE having multiple women, all women pay-per-views. I'd like to see a mid-card women's title, a women's tag titles I think the six main tag titles WWE should eventually look at. The world's doing it. The world of professional wrestling is doing it. WWE, don't ignore the world. Embrace the world. It's going to better your product. Alright, that wraps up the WWE Super Show preview. As always, thanks for watching Rubber Sports Show. And don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports show content.